NASCAR race day is back, and there is the 19 car, Martin Truex Jr., two-time winner at Pocono, rolling in the 8th position today. When you look at Toyota lately, they've won 7 of the last 10 in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Martin with us now on race day. Martin, we're glad you're here. And I want to start with the track itself, because you've raced everywhere in NASCAR. Where does Pocono rank when you talk about the most difficult places to compete?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely up there. You know, I think it's just unique, and one of the biggest challenges about Pocono is, you know, Jamie can attest to this as well. When we used to come here twice a year, we'd come here within a month or 4 weeks of each other in those races, and you'd have to have a different setup. It's such a tricky track. It's very balance sensitive. You know, it's hard to get good in all 3 corners. Really hot today, going to be slick. It's always a unique challenge, and you know, the bumps in the tunnel turn are getting worse every time we come back, and they're really, really bad and tough with this car as well. So a lot of just unique challenges that are really different than most places we go.
So, Martin, roughly a month ago in late June, the announcement finally came out that you would be returning to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2023. I actually listened to an interview you did on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio a couple of weeks before that, and you said you think about it every day, that it truly was weighing on you. How relieved were you to finally get that out there, put that behind you, and be able to move forward and not be asked about it again?
It's always good to get those things out of the way and you know, just focus on what you're doing. But it was honestly an interesting thing for me to just think about it all and look at it all and look into what it would look like in either direction. So, you know, at some point in my career, I'm going to have to make that decision, and I think it was a helpful process to go through that now.
Well, Martin, I've known you for a long time, and you seem to always have the same emotions, whether it's the highest high or the lowest low. You're maybe one of the most difficult guys to read. I just want to know, like, what is the stress like for you? On the outside, obviously, you look the same, but during the course of this week, kind of knowing we had another first-time winner in the position you're in, what's your week like? Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not too stressed out, really. You know, this is part of the sport. This is how it goes. You know, I feel like we're doing all the right things. I feel like we're putting ourselves in position to go to victory lane, and we're doing that more consistently than we have all year. So, you know, I think it's you can't just go to the track and say, oh yeah, we got to win now. We're going to go win. It's, you know, you do your job every week. You do the best you can. You know, I don't know if there's going to be another new winner. If there's not, we could get in on points. So we just got to focus on our jobs and do what we do and not get caught up in all the noise.
You might not be stressed out, but you have a new Cup teammate today, Ty Gibbs, who's in for Kurt Busch. I'm guessing he is a little stressed prior to the green flag. Any advice you have for Ty as he makes his Cup debut today?
Well, I did just, that's news to me, so I didn't know Kurt couldn't. I did not know Kurt couldn't run, so I don't get up early and check the news and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
All you had to do is watch the start of our show.
Well, I was eating breakfast. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I think Ty will do a great job. Obviously, it's going to take him a while to get used to the car. That's going to be the biggest thing. You know, he ran yesterday in the Xfinity car with a lot of side force, and you know, the rear end moving all around and hanging the thing out sideways. So that's the biggest challenge for him, is just going to be feeling out where the edge is, and can he find it without stepping over it. So yeah, he'll do a good job. He's a good kid, and he's got a good head on his shoulders. I do hate to hear the news, though. I hope Kurt's okay. I honestly had no idea that was even a possibility.
I was going to ask you if you had talked to Ty this morning, and I'm glad I didn't ask you that, because that would have seemed really bizarre given the fact that you didn't know he was racing today. Thanks for being with us, Martin. All the best as you try to get that first win of the year.
Yep, no problem, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Have a fun day.